problem for Boris Johnson is he has not found it easy to survive the scrutiny of being Prime Minister and not found it easy to be Prime Ministerial. I mean, I have to say, as someone who spent a lot of time in Downing Street under two previous Conservative Prime Ministers, Margaret Thatcher for 9 years and John Major for a couple of years after that, I can't imagine Number 10 being turned into a sort of students' drinking den, the way that it was during these parties when the rest of the country were forbidden to actually consort with each other. And parties happening the night before, the Queen, who had to spend this time all by herself, because she obeyed the rules, she was by herself. Lots of people in Downing Street were drinking a lot of cheap wine brought in suitcases. It's not a good look. Now, the problem for Boris is that he doesn't appear to be someone who thinks that the rules apply to him, and there are endless examples of that. But the real problem with Boris, one of the reasons why I think this time probably the game is up for Boris, is what is coming down the pipe. I mean, we're talking about these parties in May 2020. I'm much more concerned with what's going to happen in May 2022 and thereafter, because we've just had the first sign of quite profound economic shock that is coming our way, the highest inflation for 30 years. And we know we've got the highest burden of taxation for 70 years. That's a gift from Boris. And the worry that there has to be is with public expenditure out of control during Boris's time, some of it down to the fact of the pandemic, some of it money just thrown away. And the problem for Boris is he isn't much of a conservative when it comes to economic policy. And the question, therefore, is this an opportunity for Boris to go now because his credibility has been so badly dented? Or are we going to give him another couple of years to make a big mess of the economy, which would then profoundly dish the Conservative Party?